Hi everyone, it's us again, the
Jgirls and Jgirls.
just say the Jgirls. Anyway, because I'm also part of the J. Anyway, it's just that I'm a J and yeah, Jgirls.
Yeah.
And we've been broadcasting live from our studio at the RWJ studio, and we are here again, once again, on an interesting topic about our house rules. I hope you join us soon to find out what house rule we're doing today. See you soon. We are back. Yes, we've been talking about our house rules since January 2021. We wanted to start the year with solid goals. This is what we do, and this is how the foundation of our family is standing strong. Anyway, so we've been discussing all our house rules. So girls, remind us once again, for somebody that have never watched us, what is the house rules we've discussed?
Think before you act.
Stop.
SSK.
Respect. Responsibility.
We've done
Honesty.
We've done
Honesty.
hugs. We've done words.
Hugs, hard words. Okay.
Music count.
Walk away.
Yeah.
Last week we did
Forgiveness.
forgiveness.
Ooh.
So we've done how many?
10.
No?
10.
Nine.
9.
10, 9.
9.
How many houses?
Okay, I want us to start again. Think before you act. SCK, stop. Honesty, respect, responsibility, walk away, pause, forgiveness, words. So we've done 9.
So we have some.
We don't, the house rules are so interesting. So we've done 9 house rules. If you've never listened to any of our house rules and the challenge we bring before you about building the house rules that can fit your family as you share our word with you, kindly go right into our channel and watch all the others. Remember to leave the comments. We want to thank you for all those that commented on forgiveness last week. It really touched our hearts that a lot of us are on the same journey with me and with the girls. Forgiveness is what we need every day of our lives. And moving on from forgiveness, something is very important for us to be able to forgive. And what is that?
Unity.
Unity.
Unity. What's that?
What's unity, guys? What's unity? I like that. She's already showing. What's unity, guys?
It's being together as one, being united.
Yeah, I like that. Unity is being together as one, being united. You've talked about what unity is. So what are the ingredients you need as a family, or what are the ingredients we've had as a family that keeps us united?
Glue.
Glue.
We don't. We use like some special
Family glue. Janina, give me 5. Okay, so what do you think? What do you keep us united?
It's like if we were like paper dolls, and we wanted to be together. The people would just cut it into pieces, and then we would be like this with our hands.
So our hands will just be glued together.
Yeah.
Okay, so apart from glue, what ingredients is in the glue that keeps us together?
Unity.
Love.
And unity.
That's unity. Yeah.
Glue is what makes up unity.
Glue is what makes up the unity. But what is the ingredient in the glue? Love.
Love and forgiveness.
Thank you very much. So, and that is why forgiveness leads to unity. And because forgiveness keeps the heart bind together in unity, wrapped up in love. Let's say that again. Forgiveness keeps the heart bind together, wrapped up in love. So if you get upset with your sister, you forgive, and then love brings you back together, unity. Because in every family, there'll be times where there'll be disunity. There'll be times where there'll be disagreement. There'll be times where there'll be upset against each other. But what unity does is bring us back together.
It's like a cut. It cleans the cut.
Unity.
And unity is the plaster and the clean.
Let's say it again. Let's say it again. So you have a cut. Forgiveness is cleaning the cut. Unity is stitching the cut. You know, when you go to the doctors, they will stitch it together. So unity stitch it together, and love is the healing.
Ha!
Aha!
I guess it.
You get it now. So that is
forgiveness, unity, love.
love. Okay, but let's move on. We just discussed what unity means to us, and just like we do every week, we're going to discuss some few slides, and we'll talk about what they mean to us. And once again, I don't owe any of the slides. I got them on the internet because it fits very well to what we're talking about, and I'll just start sharing them. And little J, what's that? Unity.
Unity is about relationship.
So what does that mean?
Unity help bind relationships together.
So without relationship, there cannot be unity.
Without unity, there can't be relationship.
Both of them, two ways. So without relationships, you can't have unity, and without unity, you can have relationships. Because relationships brings unity, but unity binds the relationships.
Oh, yeah.
So it makes it more secure.
Make it secure. You
'Cause
see
you
those.
can't have unity.
You see those hands? You see those hands that are rolling down? Look from here to here, they are bind together, and that one is just coming. So let's assume that one is a new relationship just hanging on. But unity binds all these other relationships together. But this other relationship is bringing this one inside. So does it make sense now?
Mhm.
So remember, it's a two-way stream. Unity brings relationship, and relationships also brings unity. All right, so Big J, let's do the first one.
We are only strong as we are united, as weak as we are divided.
What does that mean to you in the context of our family?
So it's saying that if we just had an argument and we're all scattered, we can't do anything by ourselves. But if we are all together, we've all had like maybe family time, but maybe we're just in a good mood all of us. We're stronger.
Okay, so perfect. What you just said is very true. And so interestingly, it's saying that when we are divided, yesterday night you had a disagreement with your little sister. How did that sound? Did that make both of you weak? Because both of you were upset with each other. But let's assume today you've been having fun in the car. How does that make both of you
Stronger.
That's exact. That's what you need to do. So whenever there's a disagreement between both of you, you feel weak, you feel helpless, one of you is crying, one of you is upset, one of you is angry, and one of you feels, Mommy takes sides!
Yeah.
But the truth is, don't ever think I'm taking sides, because I'm trying to make sure that none of you see each other as better than the other. If you notice, whenever you people get upset with each other, what do?
You see both the story and then you tell us both of our faults.
So I tell both of you off. I don't tell one person off. And most of the time, what does Gluey do? Gluey wants to make herself feel good, and I'll just go, hey, stop that. So that's what you need to do. Let's quickly go on. Little J.
A family unity which is only bound together with the tablecloth of questionable value.
A family unity which is only bound together with a tablecloth of a questionable value. What does that mean? So that means that the family unity should not be like a tablecloth, because once you remove the tablecloth, you see the skeleton. So that means the family unity should not be questionable, because the tablecloth is representing a questionable value. The unity means it has to be intent. When you take away the tablecloth from the table, you see the real table. You see the real content of the family, whether they are really so you see whether they are really united or not. So let us not make the family unity superficial, eye service. We just love each other. That's a tablecloth. So
tablecloth lies that they love.
Yeah, they try to make it look as if you're so nice. If you see some very beautiful tablecloth, but it might still be questionable underneath, because it's just the skeleton. So the question is, what is the real context of our unity in our family? Is it like a tablecloth?
Not united.
Our family is not united.
No, I didn't mean that.
Okay. All right. So you have to look, what is the value of your family in terms of unity? Is it like a tablecloth?
Yeah, and if it is like a tablecloth, you guys need to work on it. We need to work on ourselves. We're not perfect.
Okay, good. So let's see. Family, an anchor during rough waters. What does that mean?
Oh,
Means that when times are hard, you can just go to family.
Yeah.
unity.
So that means family is your best resource in rough times.
Oh, I get
Yes.
it. You mean you're in an art game and you can just use unity and it's the anchor
Is the
to
anchor.
keep the ship from drifting away.
Okay, that's
The
another
family.
explanation.
The ship is the family.
That's-
The anchor is unity, and the rough waters is.
All right, so I agree with you. Jed, I understand what the context you're saying, but in what this is saying is when you're having a rough time in your life, your family is the best place to go. Just imagine if you don't have a family, what happens?
If you see someone lonely, you should go and help them because you should go and encourage them.
So look at during this coronavirus, a lot of people had rough times. Why? Because they were lonely. There are few people died that I know during this coronavirus incident. Not because they would have ordinarily died, or they would have, or not because they died of coronavirus. Some of them were just because of a situation of a rough time. Coronavirus came suddenly, and people were it was a turbulent rough water. And so people couldn't survive it. Imagine those that have family, and imagine those that have unity in their family. Imagine how they would have been able to scale through this period because they have each other during the rough time. Is that okay?
This is called the body song, and it's saying how the body works together. If you don't have body parts, your body won't work.
Family is still family, and we cannot lose that fact no matter what happens. Okay, little J.
Coming together is the beginning. Keeping together is progress. Working together is a success.
What does that mean? So both of you coming to the world together as sisters is the beginning. Keeping together every day, surviving every day.
It's like a friend coming together, keeping together, and working together.
Exactly. So it's like you came together into the world as sisters. So you've been growing together in the same house, and that's progress. Now you are working together to understand each other. That is, let me use the context of a marriage. So when a husband and a wife come together and say, I do, that's the beginning. Then keeping together when they fight, when they quarrel, when they get upset is progress. And when they have been able to work and understand each other, it is success. Do you understand that, Big J? How does that relate to you as a person? You need to keep working together. You need to keep. Okay, let me give an example. The night that you were eating dinner and you asked Little J to do something and you snapped and walked out. How did you walk on these steps? You got to the beginning and you did not keep
like
the
running
progress.
a race.
Yeah, it's like running a race. It's like you ran away from that challenge of working together and of making that situation a success. So every situation, both of you find each other that there is a friction. You need to walk together through the friction, progress through the friction, and make a success out of it. Little J, the next one.
We may not have it all together, but together we have it all.
Okay, how does that apply to us?
Like when we might not have it when we're together. When we're not, we may not have it all together, and together we have it all.
In other words, you might not have everything in your life sorted out. I have my weakness, you have your weakness, you have your weakness. You have your strength, you have your strength, I have my strength. So we don't have, there's none of us that have strength alone.
But together we have
all
the strength.
Together we have all the strength. So imagine 3 strengths and 1 strength alone. Which one is better? 3. Okay. Together we can stand in 1 strength because we all have it together, and together we have it all.
It's like a good person against an enemy. It's like there are like 3 enemies. There's 3 bad strengths, and if there are 3 good people, there's 3 good strengths.
So the 3 good strengths can fight the 3 bad strengths, and they will defeat them.
There's 1 bad strength and 3 bad good strengths, or 3 bad strengths and 1 good strength.
As a family, we all have weaknesses. So with our strength together, that means we can fight our weaknesses. She can use her strength to fight your weakness. I can use my strength to fight her weakness. And so when we walk with our strengths,
What about unity?
that's why I say when we work together with our strength, we will defeat our weakness. But if she stands alone to fight our weaknesses alone, she won't win properly. Okay, I'll read this one. Family can extend far beyond one household. Okay, let's begin to dig into this. So, what does this mean?
You can have like cousins and aunts and uncles because they don't always live in your house.
Okay, so Big J, if you look at this slide properly, when we're talking about coronavirus, we said some people are living alone and they are lonely. But you know that there are some people that are living alone, but they have more families than those that have families actually.
But those who have a house.
So in other words, you can have your family, but your family is not necessarily bound by blood. Your family are those that are closest to you. There is one of my hero's words that says that some brothers are closer than family. So there are some of my friends that are closer to me than my family. So
they're not like biological brothers, right?
Yeah, not biological brother, but they have my family. So you know that I call like a few times and I call and we do a video call together. I remember my 4 friends. Those are like my family. They extend beyond my household. I can call them anytime and say, I'm having a headache, I'm having a neck ache, I have this. And because I can go to them. A family doesn't necessarily have to be somebody in your household. It could be somebody outside your household, but still your best friend. Or your best family. Okay, let's read the next one.
Focus on what ties you together, and your family can never fall.
What's that?
If you focus on unity and use unity more, your family will never fall.
What does that do? Picture. What does that mean?
If you have unity, your family will stay with you.
They focused on unity, but this slide is saying focus on what ties you together. Focus on your strength. Focus on the things that makes you have fun. You and little J, what ties you together? Focus on that than always looking for the things that will bring you down. If you focus on the things that bind you together, you would have less quarrel, less argument, less fighting. Yes or no? That's just the message. So focus on the things that bind you together, and then you have less disagreement, and both of you never fall apart. So I'm looking forward to this weekend so that none of you will have something against each other. Can we do that? Because this week you're going to use it to focus on the things that bind you together than the things that separate you. Okay, what's the next one?
Family is like music. Some high notes, some low notes, but always a beautiful sound.
Oh, you guys are into music. What does that mean?
It means that when you blend all your strengths together, you get something beautiful, and something amazing.
So in other words, little J, do you have anything to say about that?
Like some big strengths or small strengths, but always a beautiful group.
So in other words, that there are times that in a family that everything will be very nice. And then in the times in the family, we'll go to the rough patch. You looked at the slide with the rough patch. So those nice, lovely time and those rough patches. So it comes like this. Do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do.
And down.
Yeah, down again. So the do is the high note. Do, the low notes. So times you'll be low in your family, and there are times that you'll be high in your family. But at the end of the day, the do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti, do. You see, it has come to a beautiful song. So don't expect your life or your family to be so making noise, or your family to be do. It doesn't make any sense. But when you put them together, you now have the so do, so do, so do, so do. Do you see?
Wow.
That's my voice. Sorry, guys. So enjoy the journey with your family. Sometimes you have the low sounds, and other times you have the high sound. I think family is a key. And if you have love for family, then you have love for others, and you have unity as a people.
So family is key to success.
Family is the beginning of anything. Family, in a family, you first of all have love from your family before you have love for others. Look at it. If we take a statistics, a larger percentage of people that can love others is because they've never had someone to love in their family, or they've never felt love. Go around the world and check the statistics. Those that murder and kill other people is because there is that love missing. There's that unity. There was a brokenness about their life. Remember, we always say that broken people always break others. Because if you have that unity and that love from your family, you also be able to express it with others. And that's why it's important that these house rules mommy has put there is because she wants to make you grow up as a healthy person, so that you don't go out breaking other people. Because it is from the love you have as a family, the unity you have as a family, that you can go out and also love others. So when I get reports from school that you disagree, you are not happy with others, you are causing rancor in school, it means that I have a problem. There's something wrong in my family that you've not sorted out. Children that act out, children that are bullies, children that fight outside, a larger percentage of them is because there's something wrong in the family. I'm not saying 100%, a larger percentage of them. So, but when you start from the family, that's why they said family is the key. When you come from a home where love and unity is the bedrock, if you go outside, what happens?
It's better, like you're more social and you love.
And you love. You cannot give what you don't have.
Yeah.
So if you don't have love, if you don't have unity, can you go outside and bring love and unity to others? No. And then once we have that love for us and love for others, we can now unify as a people. That is why some people, some group of people, or some organization are better off than others, because they have not love for just their family, they have love for their workers, and so at the end of the day, the organization is working properly. It's very important that you learn as a child, as you're growing up, that I'm working towards bringing unity and love to my family, to myself, and to others, because I want to bring unity to the world. So if I say, what's your purpose to the world? My purpose to the world is to bring unity to the world. Little J.
Family like branches on a tree. We all grew in different directions that are remain as one.
I'll read that loud. Families are like branches on a tree. We all grow in different directions, yet our roots remain as one. What does that mean? Okay.
Like where you come from is the same, even if one person in your family is a lawyer, another a doctor, another fireman.
Good.
Then
So
it's go different paths.
So in other words, understand that both of you come from the same roots, the same family, but you can end up in different directions in life. For instance, personally, where I am today is not where my brothers and sisters are. All of us are in different areas in the world, but we all came from one family, from one root. So that's the way family is like a tree. Never see yourself as a loner. I keep telling you, you're not alone. Never see yourself as. Remember, there was a time I gave you a talk of a palm tree and palm and coconut dropping, and that I just saw that, and I remembered I had that conversation with you. Remember, that's the way family is. And remember, the fruits you keep dropping are the coconuts, but they are in all different directions. Big J.
Individually, we are each one color. Together we make a rainbow. So family, like we all have our different strengths.
Yeah.
Together it makes it beautiful.
Beautiful because of the unity that binds us. Does yellow and red, are they separated on the rainbow?
Yes.
Are the rainbow, are they separated?
No.
They're
like
together.
One red and then a space in them.
There's no space between them. They are together. That's the unity that binds them together. But they're different colors. So from today, Both of you are rainbows. Rainbows. Let unity bind you together because you have different colors. So a family does not need to be perfect. You just need to be united. You just need to be united. You don't have to be perfect. If you're looking for a perfect family, you will not find it. Because each family have their weaknesses, they have their low notes and high notes. Each family has their weaknesses, they have their low notes and high notes. What do you want to say?
I wanted to say, don't just look for a rich family because you won't find.
So if you find a rich family, there's something wrong with that family. If you find a poor family, they don't have money, but they might be united and a rich family. So don't expect a perfect situation, but you can be united in any situation you're in. A true family. So let's read what a true family is.
Family is not just blood, and blood is not thicker than water. Your companions, spouses, or mates are not blood, and nor are their families. In-laws, step-parents, stepchildren, foster or adopted children are also not of blood. Family is a wonderful unity. The bond that links your true family is not of blood at all, but of love, loyalty, unity, respect, and joy in and for each other's lives.
So this quote breaks the myth that blood is thicker than water.
Sorry.
It's a cliche. Good. So in other words, a true family is not necessarily blood. A true family is defined by love, loyalty, unity, respect, joy in and for each other. And all that is part of our house rules.
Yeah.
So we are actually trying to build a family here. And you can join us. You don't have to be the blood with us. We have extended family to me and the kids know it. And the kids have their extended family to us because we are bound by love, by loyalty, by unity, and respect each other. Recently was Little J's birthday, and we were on the phone with families. The families were not necessarily blood, were they? No. But there were people that we are bound together by love, by loyalty, by joy in each other. And come and see how the girls were having fun, even playing games. I'm like, it's a birthday, come on. And so that is what families are. So reach out to your family today. It doesn't have to be blood, but it's any group of people. Reach out to someone today and make them your family. It doesn't have to be blood. Okay, so we are rounding up, and we can see that we are rounding up with a very beautiful prayer for our family unity today. It's important that we leave you with the heart of prayer. I don't mind wherever you are in terms of religion, or if you have no religion, it doesn't matter to us. But we leave you with a piece of prayer. And let's read it together. 1, 2, go. Behold how good and pleasant it is when brothers dwell together in unity. So in other words, how beautiful, how pleasant it is when we dwell together in unity. Remember, dwelling together in unity doesn't mean we won't argue, we won't fight, but we'll always find our way back to each other's hearts. Because we love each other, we are bound by loyalty, we are bound by love, we are bound by finding joy in each other and blessing each other. Right. So, boys, girls, daddies, mommies, uncles, brothers, sisters, grandparents, anybody watching out there, try unity today. Let's try and reach out to our families, our friends, everyone, and build this house rule of unity. Because once we start from our family, we can reach out to others. And we can build the nations. Reason why the nations are crumbling and the world is at war is because there is no unity. The reason why people are selfish and they take all the money for each other, some countries, 1% of a country has 80% of the wealth, is all because of disunity, selfishness, lack of trust, because you cannot have unity without trust. So it's very important that we build a bond of unity. And one of our house rules, in fact, unity is written in the middle of the logo of a house rule. When we finish all the house rule, we'll post how it is written in a house. So you guys will understand exactly that we mean it and we are very sincere about it. We want to build unity as a family, and then unity with all our friends, and unity in the nation. And so on this note, once again, try unity. And we'll see you next time on RWJ Couch Chat with another of our house rule, possibly the last one. We don't know. Okay, we'll try again. No, don't do that again.